Hey guys, my name is Doreen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. I'm really excited because I'm going to be talking to you guys about my top 10 cologne recommendations, and I get really passionate about colognes because I feel like, perfumes as well, for women, they really represent a certain element in someone's character, and there's different types of scents you want to wear at different times of the year and for different occasions. So, kind of like the sky's the limit, and there's so many options out there that I kind of wanted to help you guys out if you were looking for a gift for a man in your life, or if you're a guy watching this and you're looking for a new cologne that you're interested in, that's gonna smell good, that's gonna either be really popular or less popular but unique. I kind of just wanted to break it all down for you guys. So if you want to see my top 10 cologne recommendations, then please stick around and let's get to the video. By the way, I just want to say none of these are going to be in order from like best to least. They're just going to be in random order, and I'm going to be telling you what I like about them, and if there's something I don't really love, I'll mention as well, but maybe you'll love it. So let's get to it. The first cologne looks like this, and it is by Giorgio Armani. It's called Armani Code Profumo. Some of these are going to be really hard to pronounce. Anyways, it's a really nice bottle, kind of like elegant and masculine, but not too masculine, classy as well. I'm going to spritz it on a piece of paper and tell you a little bit of what I think about it. So it's definitely very masculine. It has like a lot of like spiciness to it. Some of the notes that I'm smelling and that I've also read about, that I know this cologne has, is it's got cardamom, it has this like bright green apple scent, as well as some lavender and nutmeg. It's really like leathery, and I think it's a really great cologne for the evening time. I wouldn't really say it's a daytime cologne. Of course, you could wear it whenever you want, but it's leaning more towards the evening time. The one thing I will say about this cologne is, out of all the ones I'm mentioning, out of all the 10 I'm going to mention, this one does the best when it comes to performance. That means that it's going to last on you or on your man for a really long time. But when it comes to colognes, there's different types of colognes, some that are oil-based, some that are water-based. Some of them last longer than others. This one lasts a really long time, the longest out of everything that I'm mentioning. So if you're someone, or if you know someone who's looking for a scent that's very masculine, spicy, and kind of like has a lot of statement, that's also gonna last all day, say you work really long hours or know someone who's kind of out all night, this is the best cologne for you. The next cologne is Sauvage by Dior. Now, this is such a classic, and I'm not like always obsessed with classics. I feel like sometimes classics don't smell as good as, they get hyped to smell good as, but this one is really amazing. Like, I'm talking, wow. So basically, it has a very strong spicy scent, which I know a lot of men's perfumes tend to smell that way, but it's in no way sweet or anything like that. It's got lavender, it's got, pepperiness to it. So this cologne has won a lot of awards, and it's kind of like really well known. Dior is known to make really good scents, but this one is really just a classic, especially if you're looking to gift someone a cologne, or even to get something for yourself that is just a classic and good to have in your home. I really recommend this one. It's just something that I feel like every man should have. It's a great everyday scent, but if you want to also wear it in the evening, I feel like you can definitely dress up the scent and make it work for the evening time as well. Just in general, it's a must-have in my opinion. The next scent is Dolce&Gabbana, The One. This is another great classic that I think, is really cool, or I don't want to say important to have, but it's definitely one of the must-haves in my opinion. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the scent. Oh, very fresh, very clean. So in my opinion, this scent is really casual, but you can definitely wear it in the nighttime as well. But I do think it's a great daytime perfume, and I definitely can promise you that if you go out to a restaurant, to a club, to a bar, you'll definitely be smelling someone wearing The One by Dolce&Gabbana. The notes in here are like grapefruit, coriander, ginger, cardamom, like really really interesting. It's definitely different than your typical scent of a men's cologne. So this cologne also has rich notes. It has like notes of amber and cedar wood and tobacco. It's really rich, but you could still get away with wearing it in the daytime. So if you want like a really rich cologne that definitely makes a statement, that you can rock both in the daytime and then kind of carry on towards the evening, love this. Definitely a great, great cologne. The next cologne is by Valentino. Now, can we talk about this bottle? I mean, I don't know if men care about this. I think they do. I personally, and I know other women too, we like a nice perfume bottle. You know, it sits there on our dresser or in our bathroom, and you know, it's pretty. You want it to look good. So this one is really, really unique and gorgeous, very expensive looking. Now let's get to smelling. Ah! I need some coffee beans up in here. By the way, I forgot to mention what this one's called because it doesn't say it right here. This is the Uomo scent by Valentino. Very Italian, sexy vibes. I'm smelling chocolate, roasted coffee beans, hazelnut, and cedar. So I do think this one is a little bit of a evening scent, but I don't know, I love it. It's just so good. It smells like a mature guy who has his, you know, shit together, who has a good job, and who's gonna take care of you. Like, this is what it smells like. I absolutely love it. I think it smells amazing. And I also think that the type of scent that it is that you can gift this to someone, or you can buy this if you're like in your early 20s, like, you know, starting college, things like that. Or if you're more mature, perhaps in your 50s or 60s, is just really, really versatile. So yum. The next cologne is by Diesel. It's kind of funny, it looks like a little fist pump, so really, really cool. This one is called Only the Brave, and I'm actually gonna also show you in just a minute Only the Brave Tattoo, which is a little bit more masculine if you ask me. Let's smell it. Really fresh. I would say definitely like daytime, you know, kind of like work type of cologne. It's a little smoky, but it's not like too smoky that it's overwhelming. It's got like wood vibes, but it's not overwhelming, which is actually something really nice because a lot of colognes can be a little bit too strong and a little bit too overwhelming. This one is a little bit more on the delicate side, so I definitely think it makes for a great daytime scent. And the notes that you're gonna find in this particular cologne are amber, cedar, smoky kind of leather, balsamic, and woody tones. So if you're someone who enjoys those types of scents, I definitely recommend this one. I would also really recommend getting this for someone who's a little bit on the younger side. You could definitely wear this as a mature male, but I think, you know, the bottle is really cool. It's kind of like more on the younger vibe. And then also the scent is such a daytime scent. So if, you know, you're buying this either for yourself or for a guy who isn't used to wearing a ton of colognes or doesn't have such a big cologne collection, this is really great for a day-to-day. So he would actually get a lot of use out of this. So the next one is also Diesel, Only the Brave, but the tattoo one. So basically this is a little bit like more masculine, a little bit more strong. It's got a little bit of like different notes inside. So let me spritz it and we'll smell it. Okay, so if you ask me, this is more of the nighttime, stronger scent, whereas Only the Brave, the first one that I showed you, is a bit more daytime, like I've mentioned. So this one, Only the Brave Tattoo, it's definitely a stronger scent than the one before. It's got a lot, I'm smelling a lot of tobacco, like very cigarette-y, but like the sexy cigarette-y type of scent, not the bad one. It's got some apple, mandarin, sage, pepper. It's really, really interesting. It definitely smells really, really great. I see a lot of men liking these and liking these scents, like these notes, and liking this particular cologne. I do know, just because my husband does wear this and he loves this, I know that it's very long lasting. So if you're someone who's looking for a longer lasting cologne, then definitely check this one out. I know we bought this one particularly in Europe, so I'm not really sure where it is available in the US, but I'll try to find a link and link it down below. Really cool too. And I think that if you were gonna buy this for someone, like maybe if you were doing like a son and father duo cologne, like if you were gifting this, I would really recommend this one for like the more mature age, and then the one from before, Only the Brave, daytime one for someone a little younger. But you could definitely mix and match, but this is definitely a little bit more mature and has kind of more deeper tones to the scent. This next cologne is also a classic. It is the Spice Bomb for men. Wow, I love this one. First of all, let's talk about the bottle. Not every cologne has a cool bottle. I feel like the perfumes made for women have a lot more attention to detail with the bottles. For colognes, it's not always like that, but this one's really cool. It actually looks like a grenade, and then the way to open it is that there's like a little grenade key and you have to pull it off in order to be able to use it. So I mean, I think it's really dope. It's definitely a classic scent. A lot of men have this, and if you don't have this, or if you know someone who doesn't have it, I definitely recommend buying this because it's really a classic and it smells amazing. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the scent, but another cool feature about this particular cologne is that they also have a women's version, the Flower Bomb. So if you wanted to kind of get a his and hers, super, super cute. Oh, this scent, oh my gosh. It smells amazing. I think it's very fall vibes. So if you're looking to gift someone a gift for the fall time, I really like it. Oh, smells so good. So the notes that you're gonna find in this cologne are grapefruit, pink pepper, saffron, cinnamon. Just smells so good. I definitely think that the cinnamon is really, really noticeable here. And I do think that this cologne could be a little overwhelming if like someone spritzes a lot, but all in all, I just, like I am obsessed with the way that it smells. It's very deep and rich and really, really cinnamony. Cinnamony. It smells like cinnamon. Anyway, what I do want to mention is that this one is also great performance. It's gonna last for a long period of time on your body or on your man's body, and I love that, you know. I definitely think it's more of a evening time perfume, maybe even special occasion. It's got that little like spicy sexiness that is quite unique. Okay, the next scent is by Gucci. It's called Gucci Guilty. This is a really popular line of theirs. They have different colognes under this particular line. Personally, it's my least favorite cologne that I'm mentioning today, but it is Gucci, and I kind of find that a lot of people do enjoy Gucci, their colognes. The bottle's really cool, really masculine, and kind of, you know, deep and sexy. So I did want to mention it. It does smell very soury, and I know that some people live for that. So if you're someone who likes a really soury scent, this is definitely for you. The vibes I get from this cologne is kind of like a 16-year-old stealing his dad's cologne and like trying to like be a badass. Like I don't find it so charming, this cologne. I find it a little like I'm kind of over it, but I do know that it's a huge classic. So it's not bad if you want to gift someone a Gucci perfume and just kind of feel like you gave them a nice gift, but it's not my favorite Gucci cologne. So let me show you something I like a little bit more from Gucci. This particular cologne is the Gucci Made to Measure cologne. Really gorgeous bottle, like really expensive looking and unique. So definitely thumbs up for that. It's way better than the one I showed before in my opinion, but it's still a little bit boring. Again, if you know someone who loves Gucci and would love a Gucci cologne, then definitely go ahead with this one. it's a safe, the way I see it, it's a safe and it's a boring cologne. Like you can't go wrong. So again, if you're gifting this, you can't go wrong. Or if you're looking for a cologne for yourself that like everyone is just gonna be like, like let's say if there's people in your work that are sensitive to colognes and you don't want to like piss them off with something overwhelming, then this is pretty great for that. But it's a little bit boring. It kind of just smells like the classic men. Like there's nothing too unique about it. I know this cologne has orangey notes, lavendery notes, a little bit of cinnamon. It has anise and it has nutmeg. So it's definitely really nice. Like it would make us a really nice gift. I don't think I would personally purchase it for myself if I was a guy, but if you want to check it out because it's just like very neutral, then I would definitely check it out, smell it for yourself, see if it works for you. It's not my favorite. You know, I was a little disappointed because I expected a little bit more from Gucci, but I will say that I still wanted to include it in my top 10 recommendations because I know a lot of people love Gucci and want to rock Gucci. Also, the bottle is so beautiful. Both this as well as the other one I mentioned by Gucci are just like popular cologne by them, and it does work. It just depends for what needs. I personally like when a man wears something a little bit more interesting. So this one I didn't love just because it's a little boring, but it definitely does the job if you're looking for an everyday, you know, just typical cologne that's gonna be loved by all and kind of just casual. Okay, the next and last cologne is the Jimmy Choo Ice Cologne. Okay. A few things about this bottle. The bottle is a little boring. It does have a little leather detailing in the top, so I think that's pretty cool. But it's nothing too special. Like I think if you were getting this as a gift, the actual bottle looks a little boring, but the scent is pretty awesome. So let's smell it. Oh, really nice. It's really sweet, really fresh. We haven't really smelled too many sweet scents here, but this cologne is sweet. It has like a mandarin, orangey, citron type of vibe. Definitely a musky smell. So if you know someone who's gonna love a musky smell, this is really, really great. I personally think it's a daytime perfume. It doesn't have any like nighttime, you know, sexiness to it. It doesn't have any like deep scent that's gonna carry on to the night. It's very daytime. But I know this cologne doesn't last very long. You know, that's one thing my husband does complain about because he really loves this cologne and the scent, but it doesn't last very long. Like the performance is not the best. So I would say like the performance in this is like a 6 out of 10, which means that it's gonna last a few hours, but then you're gonna have to reapply. So that's kind of the down part about this cologne, but in general, it's nice, it's sweet, it's fresh. It's like citrusy, it's musky, like I said, and it's great for like a daytime scent. So if you're looking for something like that, this really does the job. All right, guys, those were my top 10 cologne recommendations. I do think that they all feature something really unique and different, whether it's their scent, whether it's their bottle, whether it's their performance, whether it's the different notes about them, like the different scent notes. So I definitely think that you guys would really enjoy one of them depending on what your preference and needs are. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things. And if you do have a particular cologne that you want to recommend for me or anyone else watching this video, then please leave it in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, also don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content to come. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!